I've seen the first 2 episodes of the new MCU show on Disney Plus, Secret Invasion, so let's see if they're worth your time. Hey everybody, my name's Justin here. I try to watch everything that hits theaters and on streaming services like Disney Plus. If you guys are like me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and click that bell notification for more up and coming content. Set in the present day MCU, Nick Fury learns of an invasion of Earth by a faction of shape-shifting Skrulls. Fury joins his allies including Everett Ross, Maria Hill, and the Skrull Talos, who has made a life for himself on Earth. Together they race against time to stop the Skrull invasion and save humanity. I was looking forward to Secret Invasion. I think the Skrulls' presence in the MCU has potential. It hasn't been the most developed thing. It has kind of been secret and hidden throughout the MCU, but this is a chance for them to have some more development and have their appearance known in the MCU and in the world in the show. And this starts off really well. The first 2 episodes are really tense and have a lot of development for Nick Fury, the Skrulls on Earth, the secrecy behind the Skrulls. There's enough within these first 2 episodes to get your interest started right away and want to continue this series. It's been a long time since we've seen Nick Fury back on Earth. Everybody is aware that he's been up in space, and so him returning, there has to be some sort of urgency for him to come back to Earth. And we learned that there are a group of Skrulls that want to take over Earth, and Talos and Maria Hill, Everett Ross, and Nick Fury are trying to stop this invasion. We have a lot of new cast members within here, including Olivia Colman and Emilia Clarke as well. But what I was mostly impressed with is the way that they're able to create these scenes and build tension throughout. This is a more mature MCU show so far within these first 2 episodes. It feels like a political thriller at times. It feels like it's very reminiscent of Winter Soldier in terms of its tone and its action scenes and the secrecy behind everything. We have Kingsley Ben-Adir as our villain so far in the first 2 episodes, Gravik. He is a Skrull, and there are a few glimpses into the past when Nick Fury first met the Skrulls back in the 90s, and some of them came to Earth. We see some moments sprinkled throughout the show so far with these first 2 episodes that add small development to our villain and his reasoning behind wanting to take over Earth as well. And we have some development for Emilia Clarke as well. And I really liked Olivia Colman for the few appearances that we had her within the series. But I was impressed that they were able to connect the prior scenes of the Skrulls from the 90s to our present day. So we're bridging that connection and adding more urgency and a more understanding of the Skrulls and their time on Earth. We have Talos in here as well, and watching him with the life that he has created for himself and navigating all of that, the conflict that he has between, he's an ally to Nick Fury, but we have the Skrulls that are wanting to take over Earth. So it's complicated for him because he wants to be able to help his people, but also he needs to be an ally for Nick Fury because he's been given a new life here on Earth. So we see other characters like that, like Emilia Clarke, who are struggling with their time on Earth, with it are they going to take over Earth, or are they going to help out the people on Earth? So there are some complications to having the Skrulls on Earth and their presence here. So I really liked how they were able to add some layers to these characters within these first 2 episodes and having them struggle with their position in all of this. Samuel L. Jackson returns to Nick Fury very easily. He seems like a more mature character. He's not as funny as he was prior with a lot of the other moments, a lot of the other movies that he was in, the jokes that he cracks, and some lighthearted moments for the character, but you always felt like he took things very seriously. And we see that with these first 2 episodes. You understand that he has spent time away, and now his time on Earth needs to be handled very seriously. So you do feel that urgency surrounding the story of the Skrulls trying to take over Earth, and Nick Fury trying to get to the bottom of all of this and find the leader of the Skrulls. So you do get that sense of that maturity within here and that urgency, and Samuel L. Jackson's able to handle that very well with his character. There's no time for jokes and silly moments. He needs to get to the bottom of this right away. And what's cool about having the Skrulls in here and them being shapeshifters is that you don't know who is going to be an actual human or if they're going to be a Skrull. So it always leaves you wondering who this person actually is. Even the main stars in here, from Everett Ross to Maria Hill, even Nick Fury as well, you're always wondering, is that person a Skrull or not? And there are times where they really catch you off guard and you think that this person is a human, but they actually are a Skrull. And we learn that there may be a little more Skrulls on Earth than we thought, and it creates that environment, that tone that is very mysterious and tense as well. So these first 2 episodes of Secret Invasion started off very strong. The action's filmed very nicely. The story is very intriguing. I liked the presence of the Skrulls, but also the development for some of our villains. I liked Emilia Clarke and Olivia Colman and Kingsley Ben-Adir as well. I thought they were great additions to the cast, and bridging the 90s with Samuel L. Jackson and his time now on Earth, and the Skrulls' time when they first met to now. So we get a great understanding, and I've always thought there's potential for the Skrulls, and we're finally revealing all of that and utilizing it. So I think the plot is going to be a little bit repetitive, of a group that wants to take over Earth, but the way that the series so far is created with its tone and its maturity, it's going to separate itself from other MCU shows that we've gotten, like Miss Marvel and Hawkeye and She-Hulk. It's going to be one that's going to be a little bit different. I'm really looking forward to the remaining episodes. Just so you guys know, my further reviews for Secret Invasion will be in short forms rather than just my regular YouTube videos, so stick around for those. And before I give you my score for Secret Invasion episode 1 and 2, make sure to check out my channel. Here I do movie reviews, trailer reactions, ranking videos, tier lists, all that fun movie related content that you see on YouTube. I do it all here, so hit that subscribe button to get it all in one spot. I'm going to go ahead and give Secret Invasion episode 1 and 2 a B. Thank you guys for checking out my review for Secret Invasion episodes 1 and 2. Have you guys seen them by chance? What did you think about them? Let me know in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for more up and coming content like this. My name is Just Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.